Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Wonderful to be here with you again. Tynan, Elske, Nicole, Esther, and myself, Asar. Thank you for joining again. I will talk slowly so our beautiful translators, Sebastian and Anise, will be able also to share the messages with you in Dutch and in German. So if you prefer to listen in Dutch or German, please go to the respective channels. Yeah, it's exciting times. We did two wonderful Ascension events with all of you in the last 2 months. It was more with the beings from the stars and the angels. And today we felt to invite you to join with us into Inner Earth and speak with some of the beings in Inner Earth. And we are all part of Gaia, of Earth. We are consisting of water, and the water, 60-70% comes from Mother Gaia to us. And the food we are taking in, the minerals, everything, our bodies are just a part of our beloved Mother Gaia. So I'm very happy we can do this today. We have so much fun with us and all the beings that are around us. And today is very special. We have, I would like to share that there is many beings looking down on us from outer space. We shared already the last times that there are many multidimensional children that have or are in the process of incarnating, and they're always looking for moms and dads. So in case you're listening to this today or later, you can signal, yes, I also would like to have a multidimensional child. And then maybe the right one will be there and say, oh, that would be wonderful to be with this couple or with this woman or with this man to incarnate more on Earth. And there is even a special event coming up. So Inner Earth, for some of you, maybe it's new. I don't know. And I want to show you a little bit. There is a long history of Inner Earth, connections to Inner Earth, and some of the main books or messages that we've received and that we've learned from Inner Earth, I want to share with you. So I want to start with Jules Verne. You see, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I've recently read the book again. Very exciting book. And it's very old. And of course, it's normally dubbed as fiction, but maybe we know better. And then there is a beautiful video of Universe Inside called Hello Earth. If you want to watch some information, look this video. No, that's not it. That's a nice other book that I will touch about in a minute. Hello Earth, Universe Inside explains very well lots of sources on Inner Earth. We will also put the links later in YouTube. One of the very famous figures who wrote about Inner Earth is Admiral Byrd. And he is a veteran of the US Army, and he was sent to Antarctica because after World War II, there were about 25 or 6 submarines missing. And the American Army and the Navy didn't want the Nazis around Antarctica, so they sent him down there, and he came back after a few weeks pretty battered and said, no, I don't go there again. So there was some fierce resistance. And then he was also able and allowed to travel into Inner Earth, and he came back with beautiful messages, and he was immediately put into a madhouse. And but his son was able to publish the book that he wrote, and I think it was published after he died. So if you want to read the book of Admiral Byrd, actually, I just ordered it today, but I have heard a lot about it. It must be very exciting to read about his experiences in Inner Earth. He flew with his plane right into Inner Earth, he writes. And then, of course, many of you, of us, know about Lacerta. She did an interview 1999, which was published on YouTube. And you can still listen to it. There is a link to it. And we are very close friends. We've become very close friends with Lacerta. And maybe Star would like to share a little bit. I think she's hanging in the background about her experiences. And we did some interviews also with Lacerta in the GAP group, Galactic Earth Peace Project. The link will also be available for you. She is a reptiloid woman, a beautiful woman, reptiloid. And I don't know, Star, are you ready to share something of your experience and what else you've experienced in Inner Earth so far? Star is our multidimensional daughter, and 3D on the crust was a bit too tough for her, so she decided to move into Inner Earth.
Good, good. Dad, are you inviting me in? I always call myself in. That's very peculiar. I'm very honored and thrilled. Do you want me to share kind things about Inner Earth? That's very easy to do so. Every time that you might wonder, where am I off better? On the crust or in the earth? I would highly recommend to go in the earth because there a lot of kindness is always omnipresent. On the earth, you still need to battle. There is mortgages to be paid, jobs to be held, a lot of stressors and unkindnesses and pains, etc. That is normal for the third dimension. It's a dense dimension. However, once you travel inside the globe, things get lighter and lighter, and this is where I have my personal experiences. I live in different places these days that I can call my home. When I come here through my mom's vocals, I live in the third dimension and we do songs together, we sing, we even play glow in the dark frisbee, which is one of my favorite. It looks like a UFO, my parents say. I can't see it, but I see the joy that we all have together when we play glow in the dark frisbee. It's marvelous. These are my highlights of the third dimension. Whenever you go inside the earth, it's like a whole field naturally opens up. The beings, the Lemurians in Telos, where I am right now, always have an open heart. Nobody is stressed. Everybody can eat healthy vegetables that grow underneath very strong, almost halogenic lamps. It grows very fast, and when you chop off something, a new salad regrows, and it all tastes very juicy and alive. Every time you might wonder, Inner Earth, how can that be? It is something that you need to sense in your heart. Could it be the case that there is different levels, different realities or bandwidths of frequencies where one can live? When you think right now, I want to travel to the sun, a part of your consciousness is already there. This is how consciousness works. It's not just connected to a physical body, you know. Consciousness can travel, and lighter bodies can coincide with them. This is why many beings in Inner Earth live in different higher vibrational notes and physicalized as well. I love living in Inner Earth. It gives me peace of heart. Yes, yes. I give you kisses for now. I might share more later in a surprise act moment. Yes, yes. I like surprises. Yes, yes, and I hope you too. Bye, 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 bye.
Thank you so much, Star. That's beautiful. She has shared many stories from Inner Earth where she has traveled. And you see a graphic behind me from an artist that is depicting Inner Earth. In this case, it's Telos, and that's from Lowell Johnson. He recently went to Inner Earth, and it's a very exciting YouTube interview, or some YouTube interviews that he shared. 2020, he went there, and he shared a lot of beautiful images. So go to his homepage if you are curious to find out more how he saw or experienced Inner Earth. It's amazing graphics of beings that live in Inner Earth and so forth. Vitas, may I ask you to post the Dutch link? My Dutch is not so good, but I see in the chat that I think a few Dutch participants would prefer to listen to the Dutch translation. Maybe you can share that in the link here in the chat. So Lowell Johnson, really worth watching. And then there is a couple of books from a Romanian author, Radu Cinama, who is working for a special department of a secret service unit. And they have found amazing things in Inner Earth, in under Romanian soil. The Americans found that through their satellites. And they went there and explored it together. And he wrote, by now I think about 7 books. And one is The Second Tunnel, and he explores a lot of the caves and worlds of Inner Earth. So it's very, very exciting to read that. I know they have been published in Dutch also in a beautiful presentation, a beautiful at least a cover versions, and in English, the original in Romanian, and I don't think there is German translations right now. And then, of course, our very special friend is Adama, the Lemurians. Many of us have been living as Atlanteans and or Lemurians. Also, the Atlanteans have an inner Earth settlement, and the Lemurians are also a place where Star lives right now in Telos. And our good friend is Master Adama. Maybe we can see a picture or a depiction of him. And he's been telling us a lot about Inner Earth. He's about 2.5 meters tall or even higher. And it's a beautiful soul. And he is depicted here in front of Mount Shasta. And this settlement of Telos is near Mount Shasta. And also Lowell Johnson was exploring Mount Shasta when he was called into Inner Earth. So watch the video if you're interested, the interviews with Lowell Johnson, and see what you think about it. For me, it was very convincing and was also pretty much in line with what Star is sharing when she is in Telos. And yeah, we showed a book also of Agartha. It's also a beautiful book. I've read it. Mayana Steyana is a channel, and she shares the story of somebody who got lost and was rescued and then brought into Inner Earth, into Agartha, and then traveled back and forth and also connected with Mariana. Beautiful book. I really loved it. Okay. Now let's see. I would love to connect with Adama. He's really become a beautiful friend. And I sense he's coming into me. I feel much taller. And it's a very sweet, heartfelt energy that's enveloping me now. Greetings, dear Lemurian friends. Many, if not all of you, have lived with us in Lemuria. And we are so grateful now to be able to connect with you again. It has been eons. We have been patiently waiting for that special moment where humanity awakens again and is ready to reunite with your own past and with us. We are so delighted that this is happening now. We thank all of you that you consider that there can be something like inner earth, life in inner earth, and that maybe you can sense with your open heart that there is a beautiful connection of family between you and me and all of us here. Maybe even more connection than with your earthly family. Some of you have chosen families that don't have such a strong connection to Lemuria or to inner earth. Some of you, all of you, have chosen to come to the crust and make this shift happen. We are working as a team. We are working as a team together with you on the crust, with us in inner earth, and with our star friends, who are also more and more residing now here with us in inner earth. They cannot yet show themselves on the crust. This would increase the problems that you are still facing, that you are solving right now. But they can stay with us and support us, and together we are supporting you in making the new earth happen. Your mother Gaia will speak herself to you, but she is this wonderful being that we have always supported, honored, and cherished like you do. So I thank you so much that you've come today to join with us, hands and hearts. We are ready to build a new earth together with all the support we are getting from all different kinds of angles. And we look forward holding you in our arms soon, dear family of Lemuria. Thank you for doing the work that you're doing right now, spreading the word, connecting your hearts, sharing your laughter and your joy for the new earth. We bless you and we greet you, dear Lemurian friends. Wow. I think not only I was touched. Yeah. Thank you so much, dear Adama. Okay.
Good, good. Good, good. Yes, yes. I love Adama. I love Adama. He is like a masterful creature. You could call him God. God, what is God? I do not know. I just know that God for me is Adama. When I just look at him, I fall in katzwijmen, whatever that is. I mean to say, it's like I almost faint. It's like this massive auric field. He is a beaming light. He's always smileful. It seems he knows all the answers all the time. When I play Q&A with Adama, I can ask him any question. He always answers till I got tired of all my questions and I stopped asking them right away, and I felt a blessing coming from his heart because for him it's all right. He can continue moving into this game of Q&A, Q&A, Q&A. He never gets tired. He is an omnipresent creature, and for me, he is really a little bit of my God. Don't tell my dad. Good. I like to make jokes. I am my own God, you know. That's the most important thing. But besides that, it's nice to have multiple other gods and goddesses around with whom we can play divine games like living on this globe. Yes, yes. Good, good. I leave you now. Bye bye. Thanks, Star.
Thank you, Star. Hmm. So nice always when Star is talking, I hear our daughter giggling because she loves Star so much. Her name is Amy. I shared about our children the first time we had this event about Amy and Waya. And Waya is a lion being, and this lion energy is really helping us to ground. And since I gave birth to Amy, our multidimensional light daughter, she's from the Pleiadians. I've been seeing this very big white lion in front of me, and he's guiding me, and he's with me all the time. And the last day of 2022, that evening, another lion came to me, was standing in front of me, and he said, "I'm in your belly, and you will give birth to me." And I felt immediately that he came specially for time. And normally I hear and they tell me their name, and I didn't know his name, but I was singing waya 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 all day long and for days long. And then one point I was like, oh, I know his name. His name is Waya. And if you want to know more about this light children, this Esther and I will have next week, the 7th of June, a beautiful gathering, also a Q&A, because from the first event we did, I got a lot of emails and a lot of questions. So we decided for all these questions, we're going to do a Zoom. So Vitas, maybe you can put a link into the chat so people will know how to find it. So thank you. And well, maybe you can share something about Waya.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Asar, also for sharing. That was so touching. I think we all had tears in our eyes, and gave us really an insight into inner earth. Sometimes when we think about extraterrestrial beings, we sort of automatically look up, but we forget that there's a whole realm underneath our feet, literally, and with so much benevolent beings. So that's beautiful. And I've always had a fascination for cat-like beings ever since my youth. I remember drawing lions, drawing tigers, and being fascinated by their power and their grace, their elegance. And when I started writing Time Bender, I got in contact with Aloya. She's a very special being who traveled through all the dimensions. And what she did was she discovered that all the beings that she encountered were in fact her own multi-dimensional selves in other dimensions, and she got to know them. And I asked her, how can I do that? How can I get in contact with those beings again? And she said, ask the lion being that you are, because that was your, in a sense, your first incarnation into this reality, into this universe. And he knows everything. You can ask him. And so I tried to sort of meditate on my own lion being. And sometimes it worked. And sometimes I thought maybe I'm just making this up, and I would get frustrated. But sometimes something really funny would happen. I remember one time going to a talk that I was going to give in the south of Holland. And just before arriving, I remembered I have to eat something. And I was looking for a little restaurant, and I came to a pancake house. And I went inside and I ordered a pancake with bacon. Now, I've been a vegetarian for I don't know how long. And I heard myself saying, I want a pancake with bacon. But then I thought, no, I couldn't have said that. No, that's impossible. And so I sort of dismissed it. But then a pancake with bacon came, and I began to realize, but maybe this is the lion speaking through me. He wants to eat meat right now, to try that out. And so more and more I've begun to feel Waya. And recently, something very amazing happened. I had to go to Switzerland to record a webinar. And it meant that in 4 days' time, I had to make 43 movies of about 15 to 20 minutes. So I had to be really, let's say, on fire, really concentrated. But the moment I stepped into the car, I felt that Waya was not just around, but was inside of me. It was an amazing feeling. It was my whole chest was opening up, and I felt that in the whole time in Switzerland, I felt that he was inside of me, speaking through me, and it was easy. I had no trouble doing it. I was on fire, and it was amazing. And I also ate some meat there again. But I sort of, because my mind is telling me you shouldn't do that. You're a vegetarian, and it's, it's not a good thing to eat meat, etc. But my body was saying something else, and I thought, okay, I'll just surrender to, what is. And so I studied a lot also in South America with shamans, and they also work with the power of animals. I don't know if you're aware of this, but every animal that is walking around or crawling or slithering here on Earth is in fact a representation of a being, a star being in all kinds of dimensions. They are miniature versions many times of these beings, and they're very intelligent. They all have their own intelligences. An ant has a certain type of intelligence, a snake, a horse, a dog, a bird, an eagle. They all have their intelligences. And so each one of us is related to one species, but probably to many different species. And you can draw on the energy of these species. You can invite them, you can ask them um, to help you, to be with you, to guide you. And so, what I'd like to do is to do a little meditation together. And I would like to invite you to see what animal will come to you. Maybe it's a lion, maybe it's an eagle, maybe it's something completely different. And then allow that energy to come inside you and feel what it does to you, and feel maybe what kind of answers or thoughts or inspirations might come to you. So, if you like, close your eyes just for a little while. Breathe deeply from your belly. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Relax your face, your eyes, your brain. And then, without thinking, just allow an animal, a being, to come to you right now. Maybe there's an image or a feeling. Maybe there's a sound. Don't think about it, just whatever there is, just go with that. Follow the feeling. And be aware what happens to your body right now. What is the sound you would like to make, maybe? The movement that is coming. Allow this being, this animal, to really become part of you. Work with it, live with it, enjoy its presence. So slowly bring your awareness back again. But maybe you would like to stay with this feeling, this presence that you are sensing. And maybe in the coming days, weeks, you can expand on this and see if this animal being, which is not just an animal, but a very, very intelligent and highly evolved being, how it is to live with that being, to ask for its presence, its guidance, its support. And you will probably feel that your life will become richer and very inspired. So we'd now like to invite dear Nicole, our sweet friend from Switzerland, to get a little bit deeper into the lion beings.
Gerne. Es ist hier auch schon alles voll.
Yes, everybody is there already. It's full. The house is full.
Und da drüben sind 2 und ich bin gespannt, wer kommt.
There are 2 lions there, and I'm curious who will join me.
Hallo Dad.
Hello, Dad.
Hallo Mom.
Hello, Mom.
Ich durfte.
I was allowed.
Am Anfang
In the beginning,
bin ich euer kleiner Sohn.
I was your small son.
Und später transformiere ich mich.
And later I transform.
Wir, die Löwen, haben etwas zu sagen.
Us lions have to say something.
Dad,
Dad,
ich sagte dir, dass ich vorbeikommen werde.
I told you I will come by.
Hier bin ich.
Here I am.
Ich finde, wir arbeiten sehr gut zusammen. Es wird besser und besser.
I think we work together very well. It's getting better and better.
Ich fühle mich stark.
I feel strong.
Und jetzt transformiere ich mich.
And now I transform.
Eine Nachricht für alle.
I'll give a message to everybody.
Es ist uns ein Anliegen,
It is our mission, our wish,
dass die menschliche Rasse
that the human race
ihre Größe erkennt.
will recognize its grandiosity.
Ihr seid wahrhaft groß.
You're really grand.
Es ist nicht das Ego.
It's not the ego.
Es ist innere Größe und innere Stärke.
It's inner grandness and strength.
Jeder von euch kann diese integrieren.
Everybody of you can integrate that,
Und ihr solltet es.
and you should.
Ihr werdet bessere Entscheidungen treffen.
You will make better decisions.
Ihr werdet klarer sehen und gehen.
You will see more clearly and walk more clearly.
Und ihr werdet eure Ziele erreichen. Ihr werdet einen sicheren Weg beschreiten.
and you will reach your goals and go on a safe path.
Und es ist nicht so, dass eure Größe die Größe eures Nebenmannes schmälert.
And it's not that your grandness reduces the grandness of your neighbor.
Es ist eure Aufgabe, eure größte Größe zu erreichen. Jeder für sich.
It's your job to reach your biggest grandness, everybody for him or herself.
Was kann man wohl erreichen, wenn jeder in seiner größten Größe ist?
What can you reach when everybody is in his biggest grandness?
Nicht in Form des Egos, eine innere Größe.
Not in the form of the ego, but in inner grandness.
Eine wahrhaftige Großartigkeit.
A truthful grandness. Grandiosity.
Kann groß sein.
I can be grand.
Und der Löwe neben mir ist auch groß.
And the lion next to me is also grand.
Und wir sehen uns an.
And we look into each other's eyes.
Und wir würdigen uns.
And we honor each other.
Und wir bleiben in uns und lassen sein.
When we're staying within us and we let be.
Also bleibt in eurer Größe und lasst die anderen in ihrer Größe sein.
So be in your grandiosity and let the others be in their grandness.
Es gibt keinen Grund, jemanden seine Größe zu nehmen.
There's no reason to take anybody's grandness away from him or her.
Denn wenn du in deiner Größe bist, ist nichts anderes in dir.
Because if you're in your own grandiosity, there's nothing else in you.
Niemand kann dich stören.
Nobody can disturb you.
Niemand kann dich schmälern.
Nobody can reduce you.
Du bist in deiner Größe, in Ruhe und Frieden.
You're in your grandiosity in peace and quietness.
Wir, die Löwen, rufen euch auf.
We call upon you.
Es ist jetzt die Zeit,
Now is the time
dass du in deine Größe kommst,
that you come into your own grandness,
dass du dein Potenzial erkennst.
that you recognize your potential,
Und du hast es zu leben.
and you have to live it.
Ich sage, es ist keine Frage des Wollens. Du hast zu leben.
I am telling you, it's not just a desire, you have to live it.
Nur dann bist du ein Löwe.
Only then you're a lion.
Jedem tut ein Löwe gut, ein Löwenherz, Löwenmut, Löwenverstand.
To everybody, a lion heart, a lion brain, and lion strength is doing good.
Ich denke, ihr habt es verstanden.
I think you understand.
Danke, dass ich diese Nachricht verbreiten durfte.
Thank you so much for letting me share that message.
Und jetzt noch ein paar Worte zu meinem Dad. Gib mir eine Minute.
And now a few more words to my dad. Give me a minute.
Dad,
Dad,
wann machen wir den nächsten Männerausflug.
When will we make the next man's journey excursion?
Ich hätte sehr viel Freude daran.
I would love to do that.
Wir haben viel zu besprechen,
There's a lot to be discussed.
ohne so viel Zuhörer.
Without too many listeners.
Haben wir einen Deal? Dad?
Do we have a deal, Dad?
We have a deal, Aya. Yes.
We have a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love you too.
Mom, ich liebe dich auch.
Love you, Waya, dear son.
Ich bin fertig. Wir sehen uns.
I'm ready. We'll see us.
Okay. Ich bin auf die Aufnahme gespannt.
I'm curious to see the recording.
Okay, cool. Danke.
Thank you. Cool.
I'm ready.
Thank you so much, dear Nicole. We are coming. Is there any questions or comments from your side, from the parents?
From the parents.
You're muted, maybe?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was. Yeah. Are we? Can you hear us? Yeah.
Yeah, very touching to hear Waya. And I recognize them when Nicole is channeling Waya, because I'm seeing him, hearing him all the time, but I recognize all the movements, and yeah, he's so into my heart and a part of us. And
Yeah.
this strength, this greatness, and being in your greatness, and it's not only being strong, it's also being, it's with so much grace, and it's also with this piece of being quiet. It's so grounded, and it's so beautiful, because Amy always is saying to me, Mom, people are so narrow. And then I say, what do you mean? And she says, I see this big field of magic, this golden field, and people are in this tiny, tiny corner of this field. And actually, the message from Vaya is kind of it's the same. It's being in your greatness, and you're so great. And it's not about the ego, but it's really like owning it. Why did you came to Earth? Own it, own your mission. And yeah, thank you, Aya. It's like I feel so grateful for being your mom.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think also what Elske says, I have the same feeling, because for many, many years I was meditating. And, sometimes when you meditate too much, it's like your ego just disappears in a sense. And I think Vaya is helping me to realize that a healthy ego is in fact very important. We are not here to disappear or to dissolve into the light. We are actually here to to roar and to make our love and our greatness visible. And that is not ego, but that is service to yourself and service to humanity. And ultimately, I think a service to the whole galaxy, because from what I understand, many of the star beings, and especially the lion beings, because they were one of the very, very, very first who were helping us, be born as a race, are waiting for us to recognize ourselves and to stand in our greatness. And from what I understand, that will actually help the whole universe transform. So it's, the beautiful words that Nelson Mandela once said, like, you're not doing anybody a favor to play small, but, show your greatness, live your life and roar like a lion. And I think that's what Waya is really teaching me, and I'm very grateful for that. So.
Yeah, me and you and everybody. Some of us might have a direct lineage with the lions, but yeah, it's the same with the other races. We are divine creator beings, and if we always play small, we create small. And if we come into our full power without running over anybody, but just standing there in the political situation, sometimes saying stop, no, not with me, and be very clear there. And this is a part of the new earth. That's why we are here, to create this new earth, to stand in our power and make something beautiful of us. And the Lyrans have come also to inner earth. We know that 3 clans, whatever the size of a clan is, they have their bases also, besides the Arcturians and Pleiadians. Also the Lyrans have bases in inner earth, and they run like a air traffic control center, where all the airships come in and go out. And they are amazing. Star once described that they have like dozens of screens around them, and they have a great overview and are totally relaxed in what they are doing. And as we could sense just now, even from the small Vaya, these are grand beings, and it's doing us so well if we can also bring back our own power, our own lion, into our hearts, and have this lion heart to shift things now. So amazing beings. I just recently learned that I also have a lion lineage, and yeah,
You can see it.
yeah, isn't it? And before we come to Esther now, to the channeling from Gaia, and yes, somebody was asking before, does our planet have logos? So we will find out if she has logos also. But before we come to that, I would like to share that we do these events now monthly. So if you like it, then please join again. Next time is the 28th of June 28th, again at 8 o'clock. So we don't know what the topic will be. We will learn in the weeks to come. We have regular meetings, and then we check in what's happening and who wants to speak through us and share her vision with you, which beings. So just note already in your calendar today, June 28, 8 o'clock.
We will be in Switzerland then.
Oh yeah, that's right. You'll be here in the house, and we'll make a big party.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
We
So
can
thank you so much.
make music together. We all can make music together.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Esther, who will be coming?
I believe that Elske still wanted to share an experience, right? If I remember correctly.
Oh, sorry. Yes, please.
That's fine.
Please do.
Well, talking about Mother Earth, I had a beautiful experience with her. It's for a few years ago, I was on this big field doing a ceremony. At one point, I was laying on the grass, and I could feel her heartbeat, and I could feel her soul, and I was overwhelmed by so much love, and I could see this golden thread inside of her, and I was saying to her, you give and you give and you give, and you are, holding us and embracing everything and everybody and all the living beings on you. And you know and, and she said, well, that's what I do. And I said, well, please let me give some love back to you. And then with all my heart and everything I had in me, I was beaming love to her, and I could feel her like, oh, thank you. But then I felt like she was beaming love back to me again, and it was like, whoa. And it was so much, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna beam love back to you again. And it was, well, it sounds maybe a bit corny, but it felt like making love to Mother Earth. And it was so overwhelming, and it was so beyond. And yeah, so just as an inspiration, you can really have this dialogue of love with Mother Earth, with Mother Gaia. So that's what I wanted to share.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elske. Yeah, we've been talking since years with Mother Gaia, and I was always thinking, yeah, I mean, she is so big, nothing can harm her. Of course, there is this devastation and the rainforests and the pollution and the waters and whatnot. But in the end, I mean, she is so magnificent and grand that, I mean, we barely scratch a little bit on the surface. But that's not true. She is our mother. She is a very sensitive being. And a few years ago, she was really suffering. She was screaming through Esther when she channeled her, because I think it was Kuan Yin at the time asked us to connect more with her. And she was really in a very depressed mode, you could say. I would never have thought that possible. And then we did a video where she also asked us, please connect with us. It's important. And that's true. I mean, if you are a parent yourself, or if you're a child, and everybody is one or the other or both, it's so important for the parent to also feel their children from time to time. And as a parent, we always enjoy so much being together with our children. And so she was asking us to put one hand on the chest and the other on the heart and one hand on her crust. And you did that even more intensely, Elske, as you described it. So she asks us to really connect with her, and especially at the times when she was really desperate about the whole process. She really asked us for our support. So, and very few people did that, like you did, Elske, at the time. We all dump your bad feelings into Mother Gaia and stomp on her and let go of your bad feelings. And she took everything from us, all the crappy things that we carried sometimes. And it's even today, she is so joyful when we connect with her as her children. We are her children. And send her our love and gratitude for the food and the water and the air that she is providing us with. So, but she will no doubt speak for herself. Thank you so much. Esther,
Yes.
if you and she feels ready, we invite Mother Gaia to speak with us.
Yes. It's always so beautiful to connect with her. And maybe for the ones who are listening now, just look around you. Maybe you still have a curtain open. What do you see? Look or feel underneath you. Who's there always? Just see if you can make your personal connection with our beautiful home planet while we invite her in and give her time to settle into my channel. Enjoy. there, here, there, here, there, here. There is nothing to fear here. Here. Be here. Here. Mother Earth is rising. There. Here. There is nothing to fear here. Nothing to doubt here. Mother Earth is rising all along. No fear, please. Here I am. Where are you? Are you with me? Please do. Here I am. Mother Earth is rising. Where are you? You are here, aren't you? Can you feel me? True. Mother Earth has a request, if I may be so frank with each and every one of you here. Mother Earth knows you all deeply connected. We are. I feel privileged to welcome more children to my crust every single day. There is no problem with this. There is no true overpopulation needed now. There is possibility to nourish each and every single human currently alive. There is no need to fear anything. There is only love that unites us. There is only pure love that can bind us. There is no fear needed anymore. No more fear. is my request to you. Can I ask this as a mother of all? Do I dare to ask this to you all? No fear at all. There is something called a tunnel, a birth canal. This is where we are now. This is a moment to be fearless. No hesitation. There is no way back through the birth canal. No fear is my request. Mother Earth is rising. Devastation can no longer touch me in my heart as it used to do. Deep wounds I have carried, scars came over time like every wound naturally does. Wounds are fine. No fear for wounds. There is a gift in each and every single wound. Remembrance of who we are. Truly are. Wounds know our suffering. Wounds do not. Sentence will be rephrased. Every wound indicates experience came to you. No fear. No fear for wounds. No fear for scar tissue. No fear being here. This is my request as a grand rising mother. Fearless, birth canal, passing through. My name is Mother Earth, and I feel the tingling vibrations of ascending every single moment these days. Tingling, tingling, tingling. You might feel something similar to this too. What happens to your heart when you place your hand palm there now? What happens when you tune into this field? Tingling, perhaps. Connection is being made instantly. There is one more simple request Mother Earth would like to make to you. When your hand can touch you in a kind way for elevated contact. Can you please find this hand palm on my bare crust? Tingling might come to you. I communicate with you. Fourth, fifth dimensional, sixth dimensional grid lines are active already around my entire crust, everywhere. Everywhere. Dark forces try to keep those new grid lines dampened. They will not succeed. Mother Earth is helped from above, from inside, and from on the crust with all millions of light workers and gardeners and people having a conscious eye for me. They touch me physically, energetically, connect with my bare crust. Sense into your physical hand, sense into your energy hand. What do you feel? There is grids awakening all around the globe, all day, all night. Awakened grids lead to ascension naturally. Here I speak my words. Mother Earth is rising. How often you connect with your bare hand palm on my crust is up to you. I gladly receive as a grand big mother. Allow me to shed a tear. Possibly you sense my overwhelm, my gratitude, my feeling. We do this together. Together. No fear for wounds. No fear for scar tissue. No fear for birthing ourselves anew. Fearless we are together. Mother Earth is rising each and every day again, again, again. This hand palm, these eyes, this one, this heart. Can you touch me, please? Can you touch Mother Earth with new eyes? A new horizon is coming. Light is gathering every single day. This hand palm, these eyes, this one, this heart, your belly, your legs, your feet, your back. Can you dare to touch me? Truly connect inside yourself, inside myself. All the time, Mother Earth will send you kindness and shifts in patterns of vibratory fields come to you naturally. Uploads, downloads, ask for them. I sense with my magnetic radars. Where is my kind dear son or daughter in his or her electromagnetic field? What does he or she need right now? I provide you with that which you need, possibly not always what you ask. I scan you, I sense you. When you touch me, I read you. Try this. Touch me. Feel my crust. Hug a tree. Rest against my soil. Sense me truly. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, longer. Sit, lay down, rest, bare crust, skin to skin, sink in deeper, connect, connect, connect. Gaia is my name, Mother Earth is rising. Each and every one of you knows me well. There is no more fear needed. No more fear allowed. I could almost say no more fear. Grandness is upon all of us here. Birthing is painful sometimes, and yet no way back. Allow you to be you. Allow you to be hurting sometimes. Allow you to be touched in the heart. Allow a mother to care for you. Every time you see me, greet me from afar, from close by, with your hand, without. I sense when you see me, just like everybody senses when you are seen and truly felt. Mother Earth is rising every single day. Love is there all the time. No more fear. Love is here. Thank you, Mother Earth. Beautiful. No more fear. Feel in your body what that message from Mother Earth does to you. How does your body feel in this moment? Can be anything. Just allow it to be there. And breathe nicely.
Thank you so much. That was so touching, so powerful. I was wondering if Star wanted to come back, or maybe there was a surprise, or did I misunderstand that?
Stars around somewhere. Good, good. Gosh, I love Mother Earth. Why did I incarnate in a higher dimension? Why didn't I make it to her crust? I need to be on her crust. I need to put my hand palm there. I need to give her kissing hands all day long. That's what she asks. Oh gosh, I mistakenly ended up in the wrong dimension. However, luckily, also in inner earth, I can cuddle with Mother Earth, and I do that almost daily. Sometimes I just sit myself down and I feel energy channeling, canalizing through me, and I know I am blessing Mother Earth with my simple presence. She loves to be connected, and we do that with our anchored presence. Oh gosh, I wish you could see the way I see her. She looks glorious. No need to worry about Mother Earth. She is managing beautifully. Yes, yes.
Thank you, Star. And
Maybe that's the surprise. It's the mantis beings. Many of you might know the mantis already. They're beautiful extraterrestrial race. We work with them every day. They're master healers. And they work with many healers. Hello, mantids. Here we speak gladly. Mantidioid beings know that this event is taking place, and many of you are on the lookout for star beings. Star beings, we see and sense they are in your heart. Know that we as Mantidioids are gladly joining you wherever you want to go. If you feel I travel often by bus or train, it drains on me. This third dimension, it's so dense on me, I lose energies. Call us in. Call mantis, mantids, mantidioids. Just call our mantids race. We build bubbles around you. Envision right now a bubble just like beautiful Mother Earth, and it's a beautiful bubble of golden plasmic light. It's fluidable light, gold around you. Just see 360 degrees ball, sphere, golden orb of light. You are In the middle, cheerful, happy, gazing on processes that are taking place. There is no fear. We understand this correctly from Mother Earth, and she is right. The more you can sustain a high dimensional field and golden plasmic light supports you in this, the more you travel in a higher timeline, the easier it will be to keep your heart open. Once the hearts are open, there is no fear. Mantids are always there. Many of us are thriving with many of you light workers already. However, if you choose to work with us more closely, invite us in and ask us to amplify the light tubes and channels in your shoulder blades, in your arms, and hand palms, we gladly come closer to serve you in creating beautiful, beautiful golden orbed structures so you personally ascend more smoothly. When you do healing or massage work, you can call us. You might not say something like "Chick, chick," that might disturb your clients in the beginning, only in the beginning. After some time, everybody understands that mantis just speak like this. Simply invite us in and we will support high dimensional fields. We are a kind race representing kindness, even though many of us, just like humanity, also came from a darker lineage. We have transformed to light long times ago. We serve only light these days. We see humanity's eyes are also gazing towards more light. We want to invite you to take these steps slowly but surely. Having mantidoids in your spirit teams might be able to help you sustaining high dimensional fields of kindness and love and unity and all these beautiful qualities we could call ascension. The mantids are ready to serve all of you, no one excluded. We greet you for now. That was a nice surprise. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, I love the mantids. They are so wonderful.
Mm.
So cheerful and great healers and helpers. So call them if you resonate. Oh, nice. Little gift.
Wow. What an incredibly rich evening, right? I mean, and as Asar said in the beginning, we don't know what's going to happen. The only thing that we do as a preparation is to ask, like who would like to speak, and we are available, but we don't know what they're going to say. We don't know what's going to happen, and it's just such a joy to do this. And yeah, well. So I would love to thank, in the background, you don't see them, but Vitas is our who in the background organizes all the things that help us to do this. Ah, there he is. Hi, Vitas.
Thank you, Vita.
Thank you so
Hello.
much. He's the technical guy. Without him, nothing would happen. And then we have Sebastian and Anise, who are our translators. Thank you so much also for just doing this from your heart. And of course, my dear friends, Nicole, Esther, Elske, Assar,
And Tijn.
and, and all the beautiful beings that are around us, that are supporting us. It's just It's just beautiful, and we really hope that these evenings are inspirational for you. Maybe sometimes you go like, "Oh, this is really weird. This is really crazy." Well, I think all of us thought that some years back. I know that Esther, when she first had her interdimensional pregnancy, I think you were in denial for how long, Esther?
Yeah, 1.5 year. My mind couldn't grasp it.
Yeah,
I couldn't explain it. So
yeah,
but yeah, I could experience it.
exactly. And so I think that is one of the symptoms, so to say, of the ascension process that we are all going through, that we will just have to let go of trying to understand with our mind and to just go with the flow that is happening right now. And, maybe the mind will catch up at some stage, will understand. But I think it's very important for all of us to try to get out of our minds a little bit more. And one of the beautiful ways to do that, Mother Earth, Gaia told us to just relax, to just get in touch with her. And sometimes we think we have to do so much, we are human doings instead of human beings. And I think maybe the greatest thing that you can do right now is to just be. And your mind probably won't understand this because we've been programmed to do, to create, to run, etc. But just slow down, relax, enjoy life, and get in touch with Mother Earth again and allow the wave that is happening now to take you into this beautiful adventure. And as Mother Earth also said, there is no way back anyway. We are in this birth channel. We can't go back. So we might as well just, surrender to the wave. So maybe if anybody just wants to say something still, if not, then maybe we can just sit in silence for just a few minutes to let it all sink in, and then we will close this session. Any final words from any one of you? No?
Somebody asked what the beings are called. They're called the mantids. So mantis or tids, mantis. They are big grasshopper beings. It's an insectoid race. They look a bit interesting, but they are so, well, you heard them and sensed them. They are so marvelous and they work really fast. They're great creatures. Just invite them. Mantis. Yeah.
Maybe everybody wants to know what welches Tier ihr vorhin wart. It can be interesting in the end, maybe.
There were a few comments.
Okay.
Of different animals.
Which animals tied you? Which animal?
In me, well, I was completely with Vaya. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Elske?
A beautiful little kitten came to me. And
okay.
This kitten actually is going to be in real life with us in 2 months. And she came to me, and already I was totally in contact with her. So yeah.
And Esther?
Yeah, I saw many different aquatic beings. I was immediately in the ocean, fish, zeehond. I don't know how you say that in sea.
Seal.
A seal, yes. A seal. Yeah, I also have a fish background myself. The Nomos are my family from Series B. So I was there in the aquatic realms.
Okay. Gregor?
Yeah, it was a very big animal, or big, not animal, big being. And I wasn't sure first if it was a draconian being, but then I think I sensed a lion being from my lion lineage. Yeah, beautiful, but very powerful and beautiful.
And
connection.
okay. And I'm a lion too, but I heard Vaya that I want to come, and I said to him, okay, wait a little bit, wait. I want my own animal now. And then I was a kangaroo.
That's interesting.
And that's
It was very interesting.
nice.
Great jumps and very light and happy and yes, I want to know. Thank you that you
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
shared. Okay.
Yeah, thank you all. It's so beautiful. The mantids have been working on us really for years now, and the energies. Whenever I take a rest on the couch, or they are immediately start working on me, and it's such a strong, beautiful field. They have connected more and more my heart chakras. We have a lower and an upper heart chakra. So it's just so beautiful to allow them, and they're so helpful. They're always there and supporting us. So if you feel like, but you can also invite all the other beings, the star beings, Lemurians. There's so many beings here who are ready to support us now. So it's really, give it a try when you rest. And if you cannot rest on Mother Gaia, then call in one of these other beautiful beings to support you in your ascension process. It will really speed up the energies and the process you're in.
It's funny because I see a few people saw a grasshopper.
Wow.
So you may have already had contact with the mantids. Maybe they were already by your side making contact. That's nice.
Wow.
And
Cool.
many other beautiful animals. Thanks for sharing.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. And also want to thank Star and Gaia to being so much here tonight. Thank you,
Yes.
Star. And thank you, Waya, 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 Waya.
So beautiful how all the dimensions come together.
Yeah.
Beautiful times. No fear.
No fear.
No fear here.
Yeah, no fear. All right. So sit in silence for just a few minutes, just breathing and allowing all the information to just sink in, relaxing. Feeling your feet on the ground. You are here now. And if you feel maybe a little dizzy or maybe a little spaced out, then just breathe deeply from your belly, sinking into your body. Allowing Mother Earth to carry you, to nurture you. You are safe. You are here. In this present moment, all is well. We thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you again on the 28th of June for our 4th Ascension event. Thank you. Good night. We love you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Sleep well. Drink some water.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.